Hello and welcome to another week of the weekly support and clarity from Spirit for you. So I want you to thank you for joining me. I hope you've had a fantastic week. So we're doing this from the 20th to the 26th, Monday to the Sunday of February. So got caught up there. Okay, so how I work is I work with my guides and all of those in spirit who love me. Ask them to come close to give you some guidance for the upcoming week. Any tips, techniques, exercises they might feel would be good for you for this week. So I'll just tune in, seal off, and call my guides in. We'll get straight into it. Okay, so they're asking you, what do you really want out of your life? And just make it simple. We don't want to get too complicated here. So pick, maybe 3 things that you want out of life. Do you want fun? Do you want adventure? Do you want connection? Do you want money? Do you want support? What are you looking for within your life? They're saying, look, even if you want to, you can cut it down to one thing. And so with that one thing, it's about writing the things that you either do in your life which can give you those things, or the things in which you would like to happen in your life to do those things. And if you write this down and actually create a bit of a structure around this and a bit of a goal, and say to yourself, okay, well, throughout this next week, I'm able to accomplish this, this, and this. It's funny, they just said you forgot about connecting with us and raising your consciousness, about getting more in touch with spirit, about getting more in touch with yourself. Obviously, that is part of one of those things. It's whatever you want for yourself. But yeah, write down these things, create a bit of a structure and a bit of a goal, but make it fun, okay? If you don't make it fun, you're not going to do it. And the other thing also is make it a bit of a finite amount of time. I don't know if you've heard about SMART goals, specific, timely, measurable, attainable, realistic. I put a T after the S. The last one after realistic is timely. I was never good at English. Okay. But it's about using this kind of formula and go, okay, well, I can attain this in this time and this in this time, and I can start working towards that and refresh yourself of these things. What are you doing to achieve this in your life? And it's really about you really venturing forth and actually being a little bit more productive towards doing this. Now, they're telling me that as soon as anyone makes a goal of any sort, we do everything in our power to help that goal occur. We do everything to move things out of the way, to bring people into your life, to guide people away from you, lots of things. It's very complicated. And when you ask them and when you check in with them on a daily, weekly basis, Spirit, are you by my side? I really would like some help with this occurring in the best possible way. Instead of one person trying to do it, you've got a whole team of people on your side. And when you put the intent out there and actually consciously say to Spirit, okay, I really want some help with this. Can you jump on board? Can you give me clarity around what I need to do to attain this? They're going to be there, they're going to help you. And there's going to be quite a lot more energy towards that focus. As long as you stay on target, you stay on board. And that's one of the big things, is we tend to drift off at times. And so check in with yourself on a daily, weekly, basis? What are you doing to attain these things? What are you doing to put action towards them? What are you doing to help this to come into your life more and more? And just keep that end goal in mind as best you possibly can. And what I always say is at the top you write, Spirit, I want, can you help me manifest this? You write what you want to, and at the bottom, I want this or something better. Always at the bottom. So we'll get on to the weekly reading. Okay, Monday. That's interesting. It's about, first thing I heard was, really letting it go, really letting it out, allowing yourself to purge what you want to, purging Monday. Okay, so this is also about you asking yourself if something isn't in alignment or bothering you, are you letting this go or are you not letting it go? There's either one or the other. And sometimes it just takes a bit of intent, or to say, yes, I am going to let this go. This is something that I don't want in my life anymore. And so be aware of it, and actually instruct your body to let go of this. And you can actually say that, body, I instruct you to whatever you want it to do. And with the body you always instruct, with spirit or other people you always say thank you and ask. A little bit different there. Okay, Tuesday. What's on Tuesday? Alright, so Tuesday is really about, they're talking about pathways and about setting that pathway. So, alright, when you move to a new area or you've got a new job or you're going to a friend's place you've never been before, there's a lot of different pathways to get there. And so you might try a few and then you'll find a direct route in which you'll, generally go down most of the time. And this is the same way with attaining things. That you might try a heap of different ways and then you'll find one that's more direct. And the more that you do this and the more you allow yourself to flow with this, the other routes that you have tried will start to diminish. They'll start to reduce and go away. And so this is a big one they're telling me about, this going on to Wednesday. This is about behaviours. And it's really about asking yourself about, are the behaviours that you're displaying or that you're displaying, are they things that help you or not help you? And whenever you go to change a new behaviour, there's always a bit of a backlash at first. It always feels a bit uncomfortable. It's always a little bit weird. It's always a little bit like, not sure if this seems right, it doesn't feel right. Now I'm a big one for feeling into things, but in this regard, you don't want to feel things. You want to just get practical. Okay, I'm doing something new, it's going to feel a bit weird, it's going to feel a bit strange, but the more I keep doing it, the easier it's going to be, which gets on to Thursday. And Thursday is about nourishing yourself. And it's about sort of giving yourself those pats on the back, and it's also about doing it through the day. If you make a cuppa, tell yourself, wow, this is awesome, I made myself a cuppa. If you did a good job, yeah, I did a good job. If you tried hard, you do that too. So it's about nourishing yourself both mentally, emotionally, pointing my solar plex and to your heart. It's also about nourishing yourself in your environment as well. Have a look around you. What's working, what's not working? That's actually Friday, they're telling me. So this is about your environment as well. Is your environment conducive to what you want? Have you got a bunch of old crap lying around, or not even crap, just stuff that you just don't want anymore? And they're telling me, okay, this is about the weekend. So Friday was a quick one. So this is about you actually going around in your house and actually asking yourself, are these things that I really need? Are these things that I really want? Now you can do this both physically and do it mentally and emotionally as well. Have a bit of a feel around you, have a bit of a think. What are the things that work for me? What are the things that don't work for me? What are the things that I can release? Or I'm happy to move on. I'm happy to do something differently. Because as soon as you allow yourself to release one thing, you're going to be presented with a couple of new things. But it's about you allowing yourself to release this. And it's about doing it in a way in which, even when you go from something good to something better, there could be a little bit of a grief period, or a little bit of a, oh, that really meant a lot to me at that time. But it's what really means a lot to you now, and it's what you need now. It's not about what has been. It's about now, and it's about what you're really wanting to bring into your life in the future as well. So have a bit of a think and a bit of a feel of that. And they're also telling me it's probably time. I can feel there's quite a few people out there that really would pay to do a good house cleansing. So get your sage out, get your Palo Santo, your oils, your sprays, whatever, however you do it, and give yourself a good house clearing. Be really good for you at this time. Okay, so thank you very much for joining me this week. If you'd like to have a private session with me, you can reach me on davidmjohn.com. Also over Facebook. If you send me an email, please include your phone number. I've had quite a few people email me, and for some reason I have trouble with my emails. I don't understand why. So please include your phone number, so then I can contact you on there and we can organise a session. So yeah, have a beautiful week, and it was really good to see you again. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.